Hey guys, Orla here from your Women's Gear Review channel, and today we are reviewing the Global Jacket Women's from Topo Design. In this review we will have sectioned it off into a summary. We'll go through the features, we'll do a water test, do a fit check, run through some pros and cons, just to help you better decide if this jacket is right for you. And of course, if there is anything that we have missed that you would like to know, then just pop us a comment below and be sure to get back to you. Okay, let's get cracking on with the summary. So this is priced at around $160 US. It is made with 100% recycled polyester with a DWR finish. So the colours you can currently get it in are the desert pan that I have here. You can get it in the Caribbean, you can get it in the black, you can get it in the black and neutral, the ash, and then the beetle and elmwood. If you are interested in all things gear related, then I highly recommend signing up to Size Matters, my exclusive weekly email community. You can find the links below. All new subscribers get my guide on how to pick a backpack for women when they sign up today. So go ahead and hit the link below. Okay, let's get cracking on with the features. Okay, so branding wise for this jacket, it's nothing too overwhelming. You've just got a little bit here on the front that has a little pop of colour. So something to note first up is definitely the zips. They are all coated. So what I absolutely love about this jacket is the fact that it is water weather resistant, so you just definitely know if you're caught in a downpour or anything, which I have been, that your valuables inside here and underneath here is also going to be safe. You're going to be absolutely grand. You have the opportunity with this jacket, you'll find your little cinches here. If you did want to cinch that in, you'll be able to see a bit better on the fit check depending on how you like to fit it, but you can kind of suction that around. If you didn't want like a gust of wind, then you've got the opportunity to do that. In terms of like suctioning in the kind of jacket and better fit, you do have that same kind of mode here on the hood as well. So if you are wrapping that around your head, you've got a little cap shape here, so it just fits a little bit better, but you can also kind of cinch it in if you want to. It's very comfortable. I do think though, like if you are wearing makeup and stuff, it can just kind of go around the outsides, but it is easy to wipe down and clean this jacket overall in general. You've also got these gusts here. It's like a Velcro little strap, so instead of like a thumb, like usually you could fit your thumb through like a built-in glove, they've opted for this kind of style, which works well. As I figured it out whenever I've been testing this in Scotland, Ireland, and I took it down to the Lake District, and it was nuts for the wind. Like the wind was just absolutely wild, and I just cinched this in and nothing was going up through the arms, and also you can do that as mentioned down here, so it was nice and cozy and toasty. Now you've got that on both sides. If you don't want it, then you can just kind of fit it out a bit wider. You've obviously got the little Velcro that still shows, but doesn't take away from how aesthetically pleasing this jacket is. So on the outside here, you've got two pockets just down by your kind of side. They have little hooded zips as well, so you can just hide that in there, and it keeps in line with the kind of sleek look that they've got. As mentioned, they are coated. You've got the little pillars. Then on the inside, sorry, because I've just got back and reviewing this or giving you the review, there is sand and dust and everything in here, because I haven't had the chance to clean it yet, because I wanted to show you what it was like in full kind of action mode. So you'll kind of find your cinches in there as well if you want to pull on that. But just a fairly big pocket. Doesn't weigh too heavy down, but you can kind of pack it out as much as you want with like loads of items if you had the space to do so. Usually I'm chucking in like my phone, keys, purse all in one thing, and I don't feel like it falls. It does fall, but it doesn't feel like it's too over heavy or too much in that sense. Sometimes brands opt for, there's a dog treat, Jesus. Some brands opt for internal organization within their pockets. I just prefer space, so that's great for me. Then you'll find like this little mesh, which creates a nice little bit of airflow inside the jacket. So closing that is the exact same on the other side. Wonder if we'll find a treat in there. No, just dirt and dust I've got going on. Same style, same mode. What I did miss was a breast pocket on the outside. I don't know if you've seen, I've reviewed a few jackets over on the channel. If you type in jackets, then it will come up. Maybe one of them you'll fancy a bit better, but I do prefer like a breast pocket here, so I can put my phone at the top, so I can just grab it instead of going down to the bottom pockets. That's something I missed on the outside. Going on to the inside of the jacket here, Got this little hood up here, which is great just for not scratching your chin, or in my case chins. You just open that and then pull that down. You do have a runner here, so it means, again, just for added protection for that water weather resistance, just making sure you don't get that stuck. Now on the inside, got a nice bright interior we've got going on. You can see the kind of PU coating around. You'll see the airflow here, giving it a little breathability. You're going to see this little bit of material, which is just a nice added touch because that goes around like your neck. Got the brand in here, and it is very, very lightweight on the inside. This is where you'll find your inner pockets, so I would have just preferred that on the outside, but it is there on the inside, like your little breast pocket. It's not enough though, which was quite irritating because I do like to have my phone on the outside, or even on the inside. It just wasn't big enough, and it just felt more bulkier, like if you see what I mean, to kind of fit that in, and the effort of trying to like get it out again. It's a bit irritating, but it's able to fit like keys in there. Sometimes, I know with another jacket I reviewed, the name is beyond me right now, but I love the fact that they had like a key lash on the inside, because that was handy to just know, okay, my keys are on the key lash. There's no point faffing about and trying to pat down my jacket to find them. They're in where the key lash is. And that was definitely something I enjoyed. So for the interior, that is kind of it. It's really breathable, really easy clean. As I mentioned, I haven't got the chance to clean it yet. I don't know if you can see the muck that's kind of gathered up, but really, really lightweight, and overall just a great jacket if you did want to layer up. Or now for me, I'm coming into like the summer times and it still rains often, or you don't know what kind of weather you're getting. It's really nice to have a lightweight jacket like this that you can layer up with or use as a base as well. And I don't find that it is overwhelmingly hot. As I've reiterated, it is fairly lightweight, so it's nice to have a jacket that you can either use as a base layer or add to it as well. Going on to the back here, so you can kind of see when you put it on, it might seem like here, like the wrinkle effect, but when you put it on, everything kind of just straightens out. Got a little bit of elastic here. I wonder if that can make it like a self-packable. I'm not too sure, I haven't tested that. I just fairly just roll it up and find that either or, whenever or if you are just scrunching up like that and chucking it somewhere, when you put it on, all the wrinkles kind of go away, so that's grand. And something I absolutely love is having like a little hook, so the jacket dries fairly easy if you just hang that up. It'll probably dry within seconds. Sorry, this is where I interrupt and just say, if you do happen to have a wee gander on the website of the products we are reviewing, then we would be so grateful if you could use our links below. This is no extra cost to you, and it just helps us as a team and growing our channel. What's that? Oh, you would like me to introduce you to the team so you can see who you're helping out? No bother, let's go. First up, we have our editor, Orla, our outreach manager, Orla. Oh, there is our script writer, she's shy. She's called Orla. Then we have this sexy lady for thumbnails. The main star of our reviews is the reviewer herself, Orla. And last but not least, the woman who does it all. Her name is kind of like Lorla, but it's Orla. So don't forget to click that first link to purchase your item. So in regards to it being water weather resistant, it is absolutely amazing. I have had it out when it is pelting down really heavy rain, and it has been absolutely grand in keeping me dry and also my valuables dry. So fit check wise, this is the size large that I have. I prefer a more baggier look. I would definitely say their sizing for me anyways is a bit small, because I thought a large might have given like a baggier look, but this actually is, it's still a little bit baggy, but I would prefer baggier, if that makes sense. You can definitely still layer up with this. For a little bit of reference, I would be a size UK between an 8 and a 10 on top. It really depends on the kind of top, but as mentioned, I prefer a more baggier look, so that's just going to be your own kind of preference. But just in terms of like the large itself, there is still plenty of space with creating that kind of nice fit. I also love the fact that you can tie this in at the bottom to stop this from like gusting up, and also it sits a bit better on the like the bum area, so it's not like it's not something that you have to forcefully fit over your ass. It actually kind of, well, I think because I've got the large, that works a bit better. If you're going a bit smaller, I don't know. For me anyways, I know if I went for a medium or a small, there ain't no way that's going over the old cheeks down here. I do like the comfort here that we've got on the chinny chin area. There is plenty of space here. I'm going to put this hood up so you can see. It might not be attractive, but that's not what I'm here for. We've got this like little cap, howdy, going on. I mean, you can kind of hide yourself in here if you wanted to stop the wind from getting in, but that's kind of what it looks like on. If you do have any comments in regards to like size and fitting, like I'll help try, oh lord, I'll try and help you out as best as possible. But yeah, for me, if you do prefer a little bit of a baggy look, this is baggy enough to still layer it, and enough to get over the arch cheeks. For me, I just love it. It's quite simple and to the point, and I don't get overly hot in it, and I'm someone who just gets very, very hot and claustrophobic very easily, so this is nice and cooling. So some pros and cons to think about. Pro number one is definitely the feel of this and how lightweight it is, even if you are just wearing it with a shorter t-shirt. If you're someone who has sensory issues like myself, or kind of sensitive skin, then it's absolutely grand on that, I have to say. And it is also great for just layering with, if you want to use it for those hotter days. It is something that's going to keep you cool as well. I don't find that I get overly hot with this. It's really, really lightweight. Something that you can scrunch up and shove into your carry-on or your backpack for the day, and it kind of remains kind of wrinkle free when you put it on. I absolutely love that the zips are coated. That weather resistance is something that I look for, and as mentioned, going into the kind of like the summery months, that with the weather in the UK and in Ireland, you really just don't know what you're getting, so it's nice to know that you have something that is lightweight but also weather resistance as well. Some cons to think about. I would have preferred a breast pocket, just personal preference. With key lash, would that been something? I noticed that on a different jacket as mentioned, and it's just something I would have loved. I would say it's definitely a small fit in for me anyways. Like I had to go for a large because I thought, oh, I'll be able to layer up, which I actually am. I can still fit like a hoodie and stuff underneath this, but if I was to buy it again, I'd probably even go for an extra large, just so that I like that kind of baggier look for me anyways. So that is the end of our review. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then want to consider joining the channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee gander over on the Topo Design website and you're thinking about purchasing this jacket or any other backpacks or bags, I would be forever grateful if you could use our links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.